Češi, do toho!
Češi! Češi!
Противников все чаще, победный гол опять фиксирует фонарь. Но если нам защищается блестяще, великолепно, как пятерка и вратарь, своего ведет лиловая дружина, мужество отчаянных борцов, в хоккей играют настоящие мужчины. Русский играет в хоккей, русский играет в хоккей. Приглашается сборная команда Чехии. Приглашается сборная Соединенных Штатов Америки. Судьи сегодняшнего матча лицензированы и назначены Международной федерацией хоккея на льду. Главные судьи Русу и Петербург. Лидеры судей Александр Волков и Евгений Кидла. Представляют стартовый состав сборной команды Соединенных Штатов Америки. Вратарь номер 1. Защитники номер 5. Номер 29. Нападающий номер 21. Номер 34. Номер 71. Представляет стартовый состав сборной команды Чехии. Вратарь номер 38. Защитники номер 5. Номер 47. Нападающий номер 10. Номер 14. И номер 88.
Now look at your netminders for this quarterfinal game. Dominic Kirch will go for the Czech Republic. Keith Kincaid in goal for the U.S.
Good chance for the U.S. now. They were able to defeat the Czech Republic last year and win the bronze medal. This is to get into that situation. And Czech Republic's been a solid team in this tournament. Real balanced attack at both ends of the ice. They use the whole bench, so challenge here for a youthful USA team to try and overcome.
You mentioned a youthful USA team. The average age on this team is 23, and that includes Mats Henriks, who is 34, and Nick Foligno, who is 28. This one is underway as Jarabek tries the long lead pass. Austin Matthews breaks it up and carries it back in. Matthews with the quick shot right on. Save made by Birch. So Austin Matthews to the attack quickly. Back forward, Dylan Larkin. He was in this tournament last year. Larkin, 19 years of age. Terrific rookie season with the Detroit Red Wings.
Fantastic year for Dylan Larkin. And he started in this tournament last year to kind of see how it would be, and it went well.
Repik turns it over, and Kincaid makes his first save of the afternoon. Repik back for the Czech Republic. Gets it to center no further as Dylan Larkin breaks it up and sends it back in. Larkin will hit to the bench for the change. And Ostroza in on the forecheck for the United States. And now the Czech Republic slows it down. They'll make their change. And Roman Cervenka will bounce this in. Kincaid will play it off the backboards. Gets sent all the way around the boards by Noah Hannafin, but it goes all the way down the ice. Icing will be the call.
Czech Republic, a lot of fans here in the stands for them, and their head coach, Vladimir Gutek, has done a very nice job. The veteran coach here for the Czechs. And on the other side, John Hine, head coach for USA, finished his first year in the NHL behind the bench for the New Jersey Devils. Task here as he's been able to coach a lot of praise from his players in New Jersey as a rookie coach.
And he may stay and watch one of his players later tonight when Russia gets set to take on Germany in the other quarterfinal, and that is Dmitry Kalinin, who's had a very good tournament for Russia. Noah Hannafin leads the USA team in average ice time. Sends it back for Brock Nelson into the slot. The shot by Vetrano doesn't get through. Hannafin follows up. Back for Vetrano, another shot from the high slot. Dominic Birch makes the save on that. Cleared out at center, and JT Comfort clears it back in. Hit on the other side as Tyler Mott couldn't get in. And Kondratic for Czech Republic sends it ahead at center, looking for Lucas Kaspar, who's had a good tournament. Dussault to the far side, goes to the boards, and the puck is back in the Team USA zone. Brady Shea, the New York Ranger prospect, had spent some time with the Rangers last year. Sends it cross ice, and this will get sent in by Patrick Maroon. Filippi for the Czech Republic, carries in. Gets squeezed out there by Warosowski. Jammed in behind the net by Radek Faksa of the Dallas Stars. And this gets sent all the way down the ice. There will be an icing call as Matt Hendricks tried to feed that through.
Okay, Warosowski for the USA team, and Thomas Plekanec, who led the way offensively for the Czech Republic. 5 goals, looking for that Cy Young Award. No assists yet in this tournament. Got a couple of 2-goal games.
Team USA coming off the overtime loss to Slovakia in a game that they just needed 1 point to clinch that 4th spot over in Group B. And Matt Hendricks will get waved out of the face-off circle by the linesman Alexander Otmakov of Russia. Kincaid with the save on that long shot. The other linesman is Henrik Pilblad of Sweden. Your referees are Linus Olin of Sweden and Tobias Worley of Switzerland. David Pasternak of the Boston Bruins floats this in over top the net. Batted off the boards by Brady Shea. Came to the side of the net. Jake McCabe is on it. His pass got blocked by the skates of Pasternak. Plekanec stuffs it back behind the net. Matt Hendricks will go down low and start the attack for Team USA. And Matt Hendricks will get ridden out at center by Cervenka. And the teams will start another line change.
Second straight year for Matt Hendricks to wear the C for Team USA.
Feeling coming in that the U.S. Here comes Dylan Larkin, cross ice. Matthews couldn't pick that up cleanly. Foligno backtracks at center, grabbed off by Kondratic. Foligno stepped into his man. Dylan Larkin is after it. He'll leave it for Connor Murphy. And the first penalty of the hockey game is going to be a high sticking penalty. And it is going to Austin Matthews.
Austin Matthews heading to the penalty box, just a little bit behind the play. Goes in for the forecheck on Kondratic. Just gets the stick a little bit high. Kondratic maybe helps sells that one. And now power play, first power play of the game for the Czech Republic. We're 4 for 22 in the tournament at 18%. Team USA's penalty kill running at 83%.
The 22 power play opportunities the Czech Republic had in the round robin was the fewest power play ops of any team in the 2016 championship. They don't get a lot of penalties. They don't take a lot of penalties. Riffick carries wide. Riffick puts on the brakes against Shea. Kempney for Michael Berner. Berner will send it down. Taken by Kovac. Back for Kempney, back for Kovac. The shot never got through. Kempney jumps on it down low. Kempney tees it up. He can fire it. And that got blocked by Tyler Mott. Berner works it free. Chip back to the line. Another blast by Kempney. That one went wide. Kovac in from the right point. Plays this back down low and then gets it back from Berner. To the blue line it goes for Kempney. Kempney into the high slot. And trying to backhand her to the front of the net there was Riffick, and that didn't work. Carried down the ice by JT. Comfort gets rubbed out.
Real good job by Comfort and Mott. Two guys that played together for University of Michigan, and a great job on the penalty kill. The rotation being in the shot lane, and then a good defensive stick by Hanifin. Was able to get that puck down the ice.
Kyle Connor, the other member of that Michigan team, not dressed for this afternoon's game. This gets stolen at center ice. Hudson Fashion will play it into the corner, and it's sent back out at center. Jake McCabe is on. No score, Czech Republic and Team USA. Team USA, 10 points in the round robin, 3 wins, and an overtime loss to go with 3 regulation losses. Czech Republic winning Group A with 18 points. Played in deep, slammed around the boards by Connor Murphy. It gets away from Jerabik. Power play is over as Austin Matthews is out of the penalty box. Dominic Curtin plays it ahead for Jerabik. He'll send it back in, and Warasovsky is on it for Team USA. Swings it right back down the ice. And Kolash for the Czech Republic with Polino closing in on him. Bounces back through the neutral zone, and Dylan Larkin will jump on the loose puck. Zahorna stays with him. Larkin dishes off for Austin Matthews. Matthews plays it cross ice for Warasovsky, and he'll get it out at center. No further, and cleared cross ice where it's taken by Pilash. He'll send this through the middle. Lead pass, Cusel lets the shot go. That one went wide. Dudera lets the shot go, and that never got through. Dudera and Kolash, the defense pairings now for the Czech Republic. Dylan Larkin is in after it. He got rubbed out. Zahorna's after it. In there after the loose puck. Hinostroza came out front. Dylan Larkin. Cross ice, the redirect from the high slot by Brock Nelson. Never got to the net. Larkin tried the wraparound. That got blocked. And Kaspar will chip it out at center. Hinostroza right back in. Benny Hinostroza goes cross ice. Vetrano back to the line. Shot never got through. Brock Nelson wasn't sure where it was. And picked up and cleared rink wide by Radek Faksa. This misses everyone, and this will be icing Czech Republic.
Some pressure from USA. They're in the zone, but we've seen from the Czech Republic all tournament long is collapsing in the defensive zone. And John Heinz and his team's got to find a way to open that up, spread out that offensive zone any way you can. Vladimir Butek, very methodical in the way his team has performed and played. There's only one minor blimp so far, and that was against Denmark when they lost. A bit of a surprise in a shootout.
Puck not dropped fairly. They'll do it all over again. We talked about Noah Hanifin leading him in ice time. If you look at the captain, Matt Hendricks. Hanifin, 142 minutes coming into this game on 181 shifts. We've been busy on the back end for Team USA. Matt Hendricks will play it back for Hanifin. Loose puck cleared. And Kolash on his way to the bench for the Czech Republic. Gets turned over at center ice. And right back in for Patrick Maroon. Maroon got spilled, and Kondratik is on the puck. For Jordan, Michael Jordan. The Carolina Hurricanes will send this in behind the net. Matt Hendricks gets in on him. Chris Weidman is after the loose puck. Weidman of the Ottawa Senators. Played back to the line. Simic let the shot go, and that got tipped. Thomas Plekanec looking up front for Cervenka. And Cervenka tied up on a good defensive play by Miles Wood. Scoreless here in the opening period. USA and the Czech Republic.
Score yet between the Czech Republic and USA. It's a slow start to this, not many opportunities, a lot of neutral zone play. Real nice play by Miles Wood right before that break defensively. And been very defensive minded here through the first 9 minutes, or just about 9 minutes of play.
Miles Wood, the son of Randy Wood, played the National Hockey League. Brock Nelson came over after the New York Islanders were eliminated from the playoffs. Shot from the faceoff by David Pastrnak, and it's going to be a faceoff violation against the Czech Republic, the third faceoff violation of this game.
Won't be the last either. It's a while to drop the puck over here.
Pastrnak being stopped at the line. Cleared back in for Jake McCabe. We mentioned 3 wins for Team USA. Game-winning goals from Weidman, Hanifin, and Hinostroza in their 3 wins. Here comes Thomas Plekanec. Drops for Pastrnak. Back for Plekanec. And Pastrnak headed to the front of the net. Shot grabbed and held by Kincaid.
Good back check by the USA's. Murphy in on the floor. The pinch, little play, nice give and go as Plekanec trying to find, but good inside position by Petrano on the back check. Just does not allow that puck to get to Pastrnak, who is driving the net.
Team USA coming into this quarterfinal on back-to-back losses, a 3-2 loss to Germany. They outshot Germany 33-14, and then the 3-2 loss in overtime to Slovakia. The Germany game was the late goal by Corbinian Holzer. Ripik plays it through Kovac. After it in behind the net, in from the line was Jerabik. Couldn't get a stick on it, but he plays the body. Kovac has Michael Berner heading to the front of the net. Dishes out for Ripik, off a skate and off another one. And it almost caught the open side. You're done. That shot never got through as Tyler Mott blocked it. Ripik after it for the Czech Republic as the pace picks up here a little bit midway through the opening first. Berner lays it down. Jerabik sends it down low, but it's grabbed off by Warsofsky.
His patience, the one play, the puck bounced around right in front of Kincaid, but eventually went wide.
Warsofsky plays it down the ice, heads to the bench on the change. Lucas Kasper is back for it. After him is Foligno, and Weidman pinches in from the line, and this goes off a stick and deflects out of play.
Michael Ripik, as he tries to take this feed from Kovac, and it goes off a couple skates as it pinballs around in front. It goes wide of the net as we're kind of watching Michael Berner right in front.
That probably would not have counted. There was a bit of a kicking motion there from Michael Berner, who has 4 goals and 7 points in the tournament. Dylan Larkin steals. Larkin, sharp angle, tried to bank that off the netfinder. Jammed out by Kolash. And he'll get the center and send it all the way in. For Horna.
Larkin scored a goal earlier in this tournament on that exact same play.
Taken in the high slot. Kasper tried to slip it down for Kusal. This has been a good line for the Czech Republic. Kusal with Kasper and Zahorna. They had Zatovic up there the last game for a while and made the flip back, and the flip in the third period worked very well for the Czech Republic. Austin Matthews, his cross-ice pass. Zahorna breaks it up, and Connor Murphy will backtrack. For Dylan Larkin, in for Nick Foligno. Foligno of the Columbus Blue Jackets plays it for Matt Hendricks. Hendricks back for Foligno off his stick, and Filippi will send it ahead for Zatovic. He tried to drive it into the USA zone, couldn't, as Connor Murphy breaks it up at the line.
Great gap by Connor Murphy, just no room, good long stick.
Kondratic plays it in for Zatovic. He got bumped there by Murphy. At the line, Kondratic gets the shot through, and Pete Kincaid makes the save.
Goalies are mainly just seeing stuff from the outside. Thomas Kondratic started the tournament with the first goal for the Czech Republic, and that big start for them as they shut out Russia 3-0. Look at Keith Kincaid, who gets the start for USA. This is his fourth start. Mike Connon played in 4 games, so they've split it evenly here through this their 8th game.
First World Championship for Kincaid. Yarabik plays that cross ice. Kincaid comes in with a goals against average of 2.98. Save percentage of .873. Goaltending for the Czech Republic has been very good. Dominic Birch, a .65 goals against average and a .972 save percentage. Through center, this will get chipped in by Frank Petrano. Saw some action with the Boston Bruins this past season. Had some success with the Boston Bruins. So he'll be against his Bruin teammate David Pasternak, who went after the puck at center. But it's cleared away, and Weidman will play it for Hannafin. Noah Hannafin, he'll skate it in. Very good skater, young Noah Hannafin. Yarabik is after, and Jakub Yarabik sends it out at center. Cervenka, or rather Berner, tried to spring Repik, and Comfer breaks that up. Plays it back into his own zone. Hannafin will go cross ice. Connor Murphy will get a bump. Puck gets cleared in. Kolash is back for the Czech Republic. Left side pass for Simic. Joins the rush, throws it to the front of the net looking for Kovac. Kovac couldn't get a stick on it, goes after it in the corner. Michael Berner. Berner curls away from some traffic, spins it back for Kovac. He'll go rink wide looking for Simic at the point. And it caromed away from Simic in a race for it. Schrader's after it. Jordan Schrader back in the lineup after missing the last game. And with him being in, Kyle Connor not in the lineup for Team USA. Jake McCabe of the Buffalo Sabres circles back, being watched by Zahorna. Sharp angle chance there. Zahorna couldn't drive that to the net. And Dylan Larkin in on Kondratic. And Kondratic knocked it away from him as he forces the offside. Larkin taking a look over at the official. No score here with just under 6.5 left in period 1.
Just 4-2 in favor of the Czech Republic. There hasn't been much for offense. Both these teams very much in defensive mode and done a good job in their own end. challenge now is going to be who can generate something offensively first.
Team USA won the last meeting between these two countries. That was the bronze medal game last year. 3-0 was your final. Connor Hellebuck of the Winnipeg Jets organization had a very good rookie year in the National Hockey League. Connor Hellebuck did. He was the netfinder of decision. Radek Faksa back for Michael Kempney. Drives it to the net. Save made Kincaid. There was a loose puck sitting there for a split second. No one could get to it.
Good job by Brady Shea in front of the net. He was just strong, able to box the man out so that rebound could be cleared away.
Radek Faksa stepped on the puck, went down. That allowed the USA to carry out. Polino with Matthews and Dylan Larkin. Back for Austin Matthews, got away from him. Kondratic. And this gets chipped out at center. Austin Matthews went into this tournament as the projected #1 pick overall, and I don't think anything has happened to change that. No.
There's going to be a penalty here to Kondratic. Matthews gets a high stick, but I'm not sure if it wasn't Nick Foligno that caught his own teammate. Kondratic just might have been in the wrong spot. Foligno goes for the hit, and he pushes Kondratic's stick into Matthews. It is a high stick. It'll be the first power play for USA. Their power play coming in very good at 26.6%. 8 power play goals on 30 attempts.
Michael Granlund has Finland up on Denmark 1-0 in the other quarterfinal. Finland taking top spot in Group B. Over in St. Petersburg. At the line for Warsofsky, looking for a lane, a redirect there by Patrick Maroon, and that went over top the net. Jammed up on the far side, Brock Nelson trying to dig it free, and Michael Berter will send this down the ice. Sweden and Denmark made the trip from Moscow over to St. Pete's. Germany and the United States coming over here to Moscow. Turned over, lead pass to Horna, shorthanded, and gets hooked. And we will probably see a penalty shot. Yes, we will.
Patrick Maroon's the guy that's going to take the penalty, and he's also the one that turns it over. It's a great read defensively as he tries to center that puck. Broken up, and so Horna gets the lead pass. He's in all alone, gets hooked up. But it was a good chance. Maroon had the best chance off a high tip. Good play by Warsofsky at the point. Little shot pass, that goes wide, and then shortly after the turnover and penalty is now Kincaid to try and stop Sahorna.
Tomas Sahorna in on Kincaid to the forehand, scores. So a short-handed penalty shot goal. Second penalty shot of his championship for the Czech Republic. Lucas Kaspar was successful on his as well.
Tomas Sahorna does a great job. He comes in, slows it up a little bit. Just gets Kincaid to follow the fight to the one side, and he comes back to the forehand to put it blocker side. A nice little move. He gets Kincaid to fight at the right time. And Tomas Sahorna has the Czech Republic up 1-0. The good thing for USA, still a minute 4 left on the power plays. Maroon not happy with that result.
Team USA on the power play, 8 power play goals. Austin Matthews has a couple, Chris Weidman has a couple, Nelson, Larkin, Maroon, and Hinostroza. The other power play goals for Team USA. So a short-handed marker has opened the scoring in this game. Off his knees, unable to clear was Kolash. And now he'll get a little bit of help. And this gets jammed back down the ice in a foot race as Polino and Simic are after it.
That was almost another chance for a breakaway short-handed. Leafy could have got to that puck.
Simic twisting and turning to get away from Polino. And Polino gets the puck. And the power play will start up once again for Team USA. Weidman. He'll try and send this in, and offside with 20 seconds now left to the power play.
Patrick Maroon knows what happened in a bad play, that backhand through the middle of the ice, and then no chances. He hooks down Zohorna, unallowed Zohorna to come one-on-one on the penalty shot. A great little move as he finishes off with a forehand shot to the blocker's side. Zohorna just finished his first year in the KHL. Nice goal there. Able to beat Kincaid. 28-year-old has his team up 1.
Spent some time in the queue back in 05, 06, 06, 07. Zohorna did. U.S. down by a goal. From the high slot, Kemp with the shot, and that never got through. Plekanec is on it. And Plekanec will send it down the ice, and that will do it for the power play. Kondratic out of the penalty box after a questionable call. And it results in a shorthanded marker for the Czech Republic. Hanifin, a long pass ahead for JT Comfort. Gets that deflected in. And back for Michael Berner. For Repik. He'll send this in, goes in after it. Noah Hanifin is after him. And Noah Hanifin's stick went flying up in the air. This is bounced in and steered wide by Furch. Couple of shutouts for him in this tournament. McCabe plays it for Murphy. Hendricks takes the pass. Right side for Hudson Fasching. Slap shot wide, short side. Hudson Fasching got into some NHL games this year. Picked up his first NHL goal with the Buffalo Sabres against the Winnipeg Jets.
That was his first NHL game.
Drove it to the net. Kusal in behind the net in a battle with Jordan Schrader. Kusal spins it back. Kaspar after it. He'll leave it for Kondratic, who jumps in from the line. And then Kondratic couldn't handle it. And Schrader will carry out. Schrader with Fasching and Connor on the far side. Connor Murphy trying to get to that loose puck. Verdon sends this ahead for Kasper. Plays it back in for his own zone. Kondratic will snap it around the boards. And this gets deflected out by Radek Faksa. Finally does get sent in by Vetrano. Kondratic is after it, almost lost it. Gets it back and sends it ahead. Room for Radek Faksa. Forced to the outside and then gets dumped. And a penalty coming to the United States. Back at the line for Jerabek, the slap shot blocked. And as it gets touched by Vetrano, play is whistled down.
Good speed by Radek Faksa as he drives wide, and it's Frank Vetrano that's going to take him down. And Faksa just good speed. It's an odd man rush, 2-on-1. Vetrano on the back check just gets the stick into the skates of Faksa, brings down the Dallas Star player. And second power play now for the Czech Republic late here in period number 1. Vetrano, 39 games with the Bruins, 8 goals, 11 points. On the way, John Hines and his team won and period number 1.
A souvenir of some earlier games there. A little flip on the nose that required some stitches. Jerabek for Plekanec, down for Pasternak and back for Plekanec. US's penalty kill at 83.8% after the round robin. Plekanec tees it up. Pasternak in front for Cervenka, and he couldn't get a clean whack at it as Connor Murphy had his stick in the middle.
Good puck movement, and Cervenka kind of look up afterwards, knew he had a great chance off that feed from the goal line.
Jerabek drops for Kondratic. Tried to play it down low, picked off by McCabe, and he'll send it down the ice. And Dominic Furch, who has not been very busy, plays it. Kondratic for Pasternak. He'll jam that around Matt Hendricks. Got a shot away. Kincaid makes the stop. Cervenka plays it back for Kondratic. Back for Cervenka. Roman Cervenka back for Kondratic. Down low. Sharp angle chance off a skate as Jerabek jammed it to the front of the net. Cervenka for Kondratic. That shot blocked. Hendricks is without a stick. And a good play by Noah Hannafin to break it up. And the first period ends.
Two great blocks to end this first period. USA down one, and we'll start period number two shorthanded.
So Tomáš Zahorna on a penalty shot, shorthanded, has the Czech Republic up by one.
This is the decisive step. The second act. The point of no return. This is where you meet yourself. This is where a new adventure begins. This is the moment. This is your time. Tisu.
Хоккей – это спорт, где все относятся к своему делу по-особенному. И болельщики, и хоккеисты. Здесь каждый старается изо всех сил и выкладывается на поле. Поэтому мы поддерживаем чемпионат мира по хоккею уже много лет. И вкладываемся в тех, кто вкладывается. Райффайзенбанк. Разница в отношениях.
The 2016 IIHF.
Команда Чехии. Судьи сегодняшнего матча.
Наша поддержка, наши победы.
сделать ответно.
Team USA will be shorthanded to start period number 2. 45 seconds left in the Czech Republic power play.
Well, after they were able to kill us off, the key for the USA is maybe to get a few more pucks towards Dominic Furch's. Just 2 shots on goal by the US in period number 1, and to find a way to generate some offense, get that puck, and I'm sure that was one of the messages John Hines sent to his team after that first period of play.
And one of those shots, the first shot of the game, came in the first shift from Austin Matthews. So for the rest of the period, basically 19.5 minutes of playing time, 1 shot on goal for Team USA. Czech Republic doesn't give you much, but they'll have to generate more than that, especially with you look at Dominic Furch's numbers in nets for the Czech Republic. Sent in by Thomas Plekanec. And grabbed off Jake McCabe, failed to clear that out. 7 minutes and 15 seconds of ice time in that opening period for McCabe. Slap pass by David Pasternak as he was looking for Cervenka. Jerabek back for Roman Cervenka and back for Jakub Jerabek. Tyler Mott keeping an eye on Cervenka, and a quick shot by Kondratic. Save is made, but there's going to be a crease violation on Dave Pasternak.
Mentioned Jake McCabe, also Connor Murphy, great job in front. He took away that initial pass, and Pasternak's going to take the crease violation as McCabe, a good job boxing out. Doesn't allow Pasternak to get to that front for the screen. He gets the explanation, but I mentioned Connor Murphy, his 3rd straight world championship for the Arizona Coyote. And veteran playing for the USA team, only 23 years old, but has a letter in this tournament.
Taken and cleared out at center in Ostroza. As it ricochets back for Chris Weidman, tried to get it to Brock Nelson. And Noah Hannafin is back for it. Hannafin was 6 minutes and 24 seconds in the opening period. Brady Shea was 6 minutes and 57 seconds. So some defensemen playing big-time minutes for Team USA. The other shot on goal, by the way, was Frank Petrano after Austin Matthews had that early shot on goal. Weidman sends this ahead. Left side chance, score! Austin Matthews. Just like that, ties this game up 1-1. Maybe they don't need a whole lot of shots.
No, he's got 2/3 of the shots now, and it's a great move. This is a close play at the line. But a good feed, and Matthews gets a step, leads the team in points, leads the team in goals. And just a fantastic finish. Gets the great pass to the outside, and then as he walks it in, opens up the 5-hole. So Vetrano finds Matthews speed wide, protects the puck around Seamuck, and makes it look easy. Not much to it for the young man as he ties this game up at 1 with his 4th.
So 4 goals, 7 points now for Austin Matthews. In this championship, it has been a good one for him. Cleared in by Foligno. Playing back in Kondratic. Sends it ahead for Felipe, so a 1-1 tie, and Keith Kincaid is going to hang on to this.
Size, skill, good quick play, Weidman to Vetrano. Vetrano finds the speed wide of Matthews. Does such a good job protecting the puck while staying at full flight and then makes it look easy. Very confident young man, and why wouldn't he be? You're playing for Zurich, where he put up great numbers, 24 goals, 46 points. Now, getting set for what will be probably his first NHL season. I should say probably what will be his first NHL season.
Well, he'll get a little bit of time probably to relax here, not a whole lot. He'll probably head to the NHL Combine and then the draft, and then you'll have summer training camps and everything else that goes along with it. Scramble at the side, Zatovic tried to clear it up the boards, grabbed off, and this is flipped ahead. Dylan Larkin looking for that lead pass, never did get to him as Brady Shea tried to flip it through. Austin Matthews will send this in, and he'll go in after it with Kempny. Kempny sends it around the boards, gets it back from Kondratic. In the Czech Republic to the attack. Quarter-final action here at the 2016 World Championship. Plekanec plays it in behind for Cervenka. Roman Cervenka back for Jerabek. Jerabek tried to throw it to the front of the net, and that got blocked, and Miles Wood will clear it down the ice. This will be an icing call.
Miles Wood, not much ice time for him, but Boston College player. Finished up there with 37 games played, 10 goals, 35 points. And David Pastrnak, the Boston Bruins player.
First World Championship for each of those. Pastrnak was very busy with the World Juniors. And of course, a lot of the players on the American team have been involved in the U17s, the U18s. Some have come from that U.S. development program. Centered for Cervenka. And it bounces around and grabbed and held by Keith Kincaid of the New Jersey Devils.
Good save by McCain. Quick play, a little bank pass behind the net, and Pastrnak out front. Cervenka with a little between the legs shot as he gets that on Kincaid, who comes across to make the save. A look at Roman Cervenka, the 30-year-old, led the Czech league in scoring. Played some games with the Calgary Flames back in 2012-13, 39 games.
Talk about shots on goal. Dylan Larkin leads Team USA in shots on goal. Coming into this quarterfinal game with 24. JT Comfer carries through, dishes off for Tyler Mott. Mott, the shot, Birch the save, drops the puck, and Czech Republic right back up the ice. Michael Berner plays it in, stopped at the line though. And the Czech Republic will regroup. Kovac throws it cross ice for Simic, lead pass for Berner, deflects it in. And Kincaid will play it away as Kovac was coming in after a loose puck. Weidman's pass gets deflected. Taken by Kolash. Spins it for Kempny, the long lead pass. Trying to spring Berner. Berner gets there first, that negates the icing. Weidman breaks it up, kept in at the line by Kempny. Spinning and firing it is Ripek wide. Kusal tried to stuff that into the front of the net area, which he did, and grabbed and held by Kincaid.
Kusal just coming off the side, and he came off the bench on a change, and puck comes off that back wall. The board's very lively in this arena. Look at Brock Nelson, who joined the team late after the New York Islanders were ousted of the playoffs. He had a great tournament last year, led USA, had 6 goals, 10 points on the way to that bronze win.
Finland now up on Denmark by a score of 2-0, but good showing for Denmark to get to the quarterfinal. They're in tough against Finland, a very good team. Kusal busting through the middle, and another penalty coming to the United States as Kusal trying to drive it to the net, and Brady Shea not thrilled with it. Where is it, Shea? No.
Warsawski's going to head to the penalty box. David Warsawski for slashing. Czech Republic will get a power play over the hands on the far side. Warsawski just trying to reach back and gets the stick into the hands. It'll be a power play for the the Czech Republic.
Brady Shea thought it was him that was getting the call for forcing Kusal to the outside, but it is not. It is Warsofsky who will get the penalty, and back to the power play from the Czech Republic. Warsofsky, the 25-year-old, initially a St. Louis draft pick. Kasper plays this cross ice, and Matt Hendricks will break it up and clear it back down the ice. Hendricks out of Blaine, Minnesota. Same place as Brandon Bochenski, who we saw in this tournament playing with Kazakhstan. There's a few players on that Kazakhstan team got their citizenship, and Thomas Plekanec is going to get a crease violation.
Going to get an interference call as he's on top of Kincaid. So that'll end the power play. It'll be some 4-on-4 for a minute 24, which is remaining in the penalty to Wasorski.
So there's Plekanec, and he is going to get 2 for interference.
A little too close as that shot comes in. Kincaid fell back, was a little slow getting up, and takes a bump from Plekanec. Thomas Plekanec ends that. U.S. will have a brief 35-second penalty when Warsofsky comes out of the penalty box.
Michael Condon of the Montreal Canadiens is the other Team USA netminder that is dressed. Roger Denko is the 3rd netminder for Team USA, not dressed for this afternoon's game. Michael Jordan sends this through. Cervenka tries a real sharp angle shot as the rebound came back to him. And Keith Kincaid sprawled out, makes the save.
Big save by Kincaid. Jordan, a great little backhand toss, and Cervenka with some speed gets the step on Hanifin, and it's the rebound chance, tries to bank it, and that somehow stays out as Kincaid sprawled and catches his left pad. And a little help from his D-man there to make sure it stayed underneath.
This is our first look at Team USA over in Moscow, talking to some NHL scouts. They felt that the U.S. might be a faster team than the Czech Republic, and yet we haven't seen that. It's been the Czech Republic that has created the opportunities.
We saw it once, and it led to their goal. Quick transition and speed.
That off the stick of Austin Matthews. After Thomas Sahorn in the opening period on a penalty shot for the Czech Republic. Noah Hanifin will skate this out. Hanifin just 19 years of age. 6'3" and over 200 pounds. There's a shot that's grabbed and held.
Leads the team in average ice time, averaging 20-22 a game, and so smooth when he comes up the ice. 5th overall pick by the Carolina Hurricanes in 2015, just finishing his first year with the Hurricanes, who have a lot of good young D-men on that team.
Got into 79 games this last year for the Carolina Hurricanes. Shot right off the face-off by Tyler Mott, and he ripped that one wide. Mott with Kolash after him. Simic back for Kolash. Some 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds, and then a brief power play for the United States. Here comes Felipe, dances in, and good blocker save by Kincaid on a good rush by Felipe. At the line, kept in by Semic. The redirect, that went wide. Played back out at center ice just as Warsofsky comes out of the penalty box. Jordan Schrader carries wide. Schrader puts on the brakes against the checking of Kolash. Tyler Mott lost his stick, picks it up, hits to the bench on the change. Chris Weidman for Dylan Larkin. Back for Weidman, and back for Larkin. Cross ice, off the crossbar by Austin Matthews.
Doesn't need much for opportunities to make the most, almost has his second of the game.
Took a look, and it was off his stick in a heartbeat. Dylan Larkin. Cross ice pass gets deflected back, and Brady Shea back forward in his own zone for Larkin. Larkin, the 19-year-old, trying to bust it through. USA had to be careful with that line change. Polino will carry it in. Polino stripped to the puck at the line by Kusal. And Warsofsky will hustle back, knocked away from him. And Brady Shea will cover up. The long pass, some room down that left side. Sharp angle chance, and down on the short side was the netfinder Furch to make the save off for Tranel. Right back in for Zatovic, and he was allowed to walk in and get a shot away, and he ripped that one wide. Pasternak spins, fires, looking for Plekanec. Brock Nelson breaks this up, and Brady Shea will take it. Islanders to the Ranger. Jerabek back for Plekanec. Under 12 to go, second period in a 1-1 tie. Finland up on Denmark 2-0. Plekanec dishes it down low for Cervenka. Good showing by Denmark was important because of the fact they will be the host country in 2018. Next year, a split between Paris, France, and Cologne, Germany. And Germany advancing to the quarterfinals as well. That will be our next game here in Moscow. It'll be Russia against Germany. Canada will play Sweden over in St. Petersburg in the other game later today. Offside is called, and we will step aside. 1 goal in this period. Austin Matthews has tied the game.
One game, shots 14-6 in favor of the Czech Republic over the USA. Only 6 shots, but 1 counted, and Austin Matthews has this game tied up at 1, had an opportunity to take the lead as he brings one off the iron. Good power play chance for USA.
So him capitalizing on that opportunity early in the period, and the solid net binding of Keith Kincaid. And we have a 1-1 tie, despite the fact they've been outshot 14-6. Kincaid, the ECAC goalie of the year with Union College. And in nets for his coach, John Hines. Semik back for the Czech Republic. Stopped at the line by Connor Murphy. Played down low and on it. And Nostroza plays it ahead for Hudson Fasching. Lead pass through center, deflected away as Wood tried to bust his way in. And out at center where Fasching stops the play. Some physicality on that far side as Wood stepped into Berner, and Berner got up a little slowly in front of his bench. This is going to be an icing call against the Czech Republic.
Look at Austin Matthews, who on a great cross-ice feed from Larkin on the power play. Good shot on net, off the crossbar. Great screen by Patrick Maroon. He got body 6'3", 230 right in front of Furch, and Austin Matthews almost had his second of the night, gave his team their first lead.
Out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Played Bantam and Midget for the Arizona Bobcats. Got into the USA program and played in Switzerland last year and now awaits the NHL draft. Slap shot from the line as Weidman let that one go, and that went wide. Race for the puck, they wave off the icing. Noah Hannafin takes that chip pass from Weidman, and Hannafin will wind it up. To the line and in. He'll dish it off, looking for Matthews. Matthews with that good size and that long reach. Plays it for Foligno, tried to wrap around. Chip at the line, and now a penalty coming, and it is going to go to Chris Weidman, and it's going to be an interference penalty.
One I don't think he should be surprised with. The puck's coming around the wall, and steps up on his man before the puck gets there. Weidman will head to the penalty box. USA doesn't need to get themselves into penalty trouble, and John Hines would rather see some 5-on-5 play. It's a cross-check to Faxa. Pretty tough to argue that one as the Ottawa Senator defenseman heads to the penalty box.
So now the Czech Republic getting to the point here in this championship, they need to get their power play going.
Yes. Special teams usually a big factor in these games.
Only 4 power play goals for the Czech Republic in this tournament. Now they get their 4th power play opportunity of the game. Jerevich the shot, Pasternak the rebound, chip the rolling puck wide. Plekanec centers, and this will make its way down the ice. Lars Eller has scored for Denmark. So Denmark hanging in there with Finland. It's 2-1. Finland does not allow a lot of goals. Second in the championship next to Canada. This is Tyler Mott sending this down the ice, and Furch had to be careful with that one.
USA doing a good job on the penalty kill. And mentioned the Czechs just not able to get this power play working. Cervenka had a good chance but wasn't ready for a centering feed in front.
Cervenka, Plekanec, Kasper, and Berner have the power play goals for the Czech Republic. They have scored a couple of shorthanded goals. Tyler Mott steals the puck. Forced to the outside by Kempny. He's trying to kill some time off. And now Kempny will come up with it. Into the final 40 seconds of the man advantage. Michael Berner. He'll dish it off for Kovac and back for Berner. Ripik plays it cross ice, kept in by Kempny. Kempny down for Kovac. That ricochets to the front, centers, and knocked away before Ripik could get a stick on it. Kempny trying to pull away from Foligno. Sends it down for Michael Berner. And now Kovac shaken up and makes his way to the Czech Republic bench. His gloves and his stick still on the ice. Kempny, wrist shot, glove save made by Kincaid.
Boy, Kincaid came right out of the traffic to make this glove save as Kempny with a little wrist shot from just inside the blue line. Foligno with a great defensive play earlier as he took away the puck in front. I think it was Kovac that was going for that chance. As the bouncing puck comes to the front of the net and a great stick in front. It's actually Hudson Fasching that made the great play and maybe a missed call. Kovac. Work, and they're going to come out and clean the ice now as Vladimir Butek looking for an explanation on the missed call.
Yeah, that wasn't a sell job by Kovac. The two officials now, along with a linesman, having a little conference at center ice. Again, the referees are Linus Oland of Sweden, Tobias Worley of Switzerland.
Well, we'll get everything cleaned up and get on with the game as Kovac running the net. Going to take the stick. Takes the high stick from Brady Shea. As he passes that puck out front, catches the stick up high and dropped everything. Glove, stick.
Looks like Jan Kovac is gonna need a dentist to take a look at him this afternoon, after this, or this evening, after this game is over. Kasper, sharp angle chance, that got stopped. And now the Czech Republic 0 for 4 on the power play. Schrader throws it to the front of the net. And that net comes off the peg as there was some contact there by Chris Weidman on Dominic Furch. So 1 in the first for the Czech Republic. Austin Matthews has tied it here in the second.
Chris Weidman gets out of the penalty box, almost got sent back. Just took out Birch in front as he's driving the middle lane. But no call made. It's a 1-1 game. Hasn't been much for chances for both teams. Penalty kill for US has been excellent as they've killed all the 4 power plays that the Czech Republic has had.
United States has gotten offense from the back end. 8 of the 23 goals have come from defensemen. Weidman has a couple very good offensive skills for him, the former defenseman of the year in the American Hockey League.
Maybe a bit of a surprise is Connor Murphy, who has 3 goals and 5 points in this tournament. More of a defensive defenseman, but showing a little offense in this tournament.
So 7 points now for Larkin, who just lost the puck. 7 points in the tournament for Austin Matthews. Taken to the front of the net by Brock Nelson. Couldn't get a shot. Brady Shea is going to try and hold it in. He got stopped and it got cleared away. Almost picked off, though, by Schrader. Radek Faksa takes it wide on David Warsofsky. Faksa spins this back down low, and Brock Nelson reads the play, and Brock Nelson will leave it there for Brady Shea. Up for Schrader. He stopped, and Radek Faksa floats this in on Kincaid, and he's going to take the whistle.
Radek Faksa joined the Czech Republic late. First round pick, 13th overall by the Dallas Stars in 2012. He was busy in playoffs with the Stars. 13 games, 3 goals, 5 points in the NHL playoffs as we look at Jake McCabe of the Buffalo Sabres.
Buchanan's and Matthews. They may see lots of each other next year in a Toronto-Montreal matchup. We say may. Well, that name is called. Pasternak trying to get a shot through. That got stopped, and Foligno sends this ahead. Matthews is after it, chopped away from him by Michael Jordan of the Carolina Hurricanes. Connor Murphy right back in, and Jordan back for it. He got bumped by Vetrano, and the puck around the boards for Buchanan's. Buchanan's for Jordan. Michael Jordan to the short side, and that goes off Connor Murphy out of play. It was Jordan's short-handed goal that ended up being the game winner as we look at Thomas Buchanan's in a wild game against Switzerland by the Czech Republic that they needed to clinch top spot.
Tyler Mott for USA, looking at Buchanan's before, the veteran captain of this Czech team. Finishes 11th year with the Montreal Canadiens. Wasn't probably their favorite year. Things started well for the Canadiens and Thomas Buchanan, but certainly went south by the time it was over.
Well, Carey Price went down, and Michael Condon, who's sitting at the end of the bench for Team USA, went from being a backup to the #1. Repick, sharp angle, steered away by Kincaid. Weidman looking for Hanifin at center. That was Karam's, and Comfers on it. His shot got blocked, and the rebound gets scooped down the ice. And this will be another icing call against the Czech Republic.
Good block by Kolach. Just drops down to the knee. His defense partners seem to trying to change on the ice. Seemed like he got hurt, but the icing, he's getting called back to the face-off. Matt Henderson will take this draw.
IIHF rankings will tell you that this should be a close game, and it is. Czech Republic is ranked #5. US is ranked #6 by the IIHF. USA trying to get off that bronze medal. There hasn't been a lot of medals in the World Championship for the United States. They certainly have had plenty of success lately in the U17s, the U18s, the World Junior. Michael Berner, and he was looking far side, and the wrist shot went wide, and a penalty coming up. And by the expression on the face of Miles Wood, it looks as though he might be the guilty party, but we'll see. 6 attackers now for the Czech Republic on the delayed call. Michael Kempny, nice pass for Kusal. He'll dance his way in, knocked off of his stick, and now play his whistle down.
be an interference call, and it is Miles Wood that's going to head to the penalty box for USA. Starting to become a bit of a problem for the U.S. They don't want to get in penalty trouble. Front of the net, he bumps with Dominic Birch as he bumps the Czech netminder. This is the 5th power play for the Czech Republic. The one good thing for USA is their penalty kill's been good, but at some point, you take too many and it will eventually hurt you.
Connor Murphy wins the draw, and he'll try to play this down the ice. He hits David Pasternak with the clearing attempt. Pasternak for Jerabek. Back for Kondratic, and his shot never got through. And this gets picked off and cleared all the way down the ice. Bronze medals in 63, 96, 2004, 2013, and 2015 for Team USA. Gold in 1960, part of the Winter Olympics. Plekanec, Kondratic, and that's off the stick of Connor Murphy and wide. Plekanec jumps on it again. Kondratic for Jerabek, for Plekanec. He was looking for the tip, and Pasternak was tied up on a good play by Connor Murphy. Cervenka with now under a minute left in the power play. Kondratic doesn't shoot it, Plekanec does. There was a rebound off the right pad for a second, and now Pasternak again, second time in the game, is going to get called for crease violation.
Kincaid comes up with a great save as Plekanec is going to let it go from the side. Little give and go on the point with Kondratic. And a tip, it goes off the Cade stick and the right pad of Kincaid, able to come out. So keep Kincaid with a nice save shorthanded for his team.
We are at the Ice Palace in Moscow, the home of Moscow Dynamo. 2016 World Championship quarterfinals going on in St. Petersburg today as well. And that'll be the last action in St. Petersburg, where the semifinals and the final will all move here to the Ice Palace. Kovac back on the ice after taking a high stick earlier and maybe having a tooth chip on the play. Kovac with the redirect, and is down in front with Semic, the defenseman, and a good save by Kincaid.
Semic just drops it in between the hash marks. Every team loves to try this high tip, little shot pass to the inside from Kovac, and Semic is just going to redirect. Kincaid stays right with it, does a good job tracking that play, nice and square as he not only makes the save, but able to hang on to the rebound.
Face-off taken by Jake McCabe, and he'll play it down the ice. Patrick Maroon started the scoring for Team USA. They had a 1-0 lead against Canada in their opener, ended up losing 5-1 to Canada, and bounced right back with a 6-3 win over Belarus on a 3-point game from Austin Matthews, 2 goals and an assist. Michael Kempney, and that went off of Comfort and deflected wide.
JT Comfort with a good job as he gets out in time. Michael Kempney trying to get the shot through to the net. Just goes down and gets just enough of that with the block. Comfort and Mott done a real good job here on the penalty kill to do the play together last year. There's a look at Michael Kempney, the name to keep in mind, who to me has had a great tournament, skates so well. Could be a guy that you see in the NHL next year if the team wants to sign him. Played in Omsk of the KHL last year.
Cleared down the ice as Brock Nelson couldn't handle that pass. Kondratic sends it down the ice. Some want the challenge of the National Hockey League. Some prefer to play in the KHL, the comforts of being home. Played around the boards. We'll get into that discussion more. The game that's yet to come as Russia gets back into action against Germany. We've seen so many good things from Dodonov, who did have a brief stint in the National Hockey League. Sapachev is a terrific player. Jordan Schrader, defensive change for the U.S. Some reaction about maybe too many men on the ice, but play goes on. Dylan Larkin fanned on it. Lead pass, Faksa. Radek Faksa, and out to poke it away is Keith Kincaid.
Aggressive by Kincaid, but it's the right call. Is he able to poke that away? Good chance for Faksa.
In across Järvik, Patrick Laine has a goal for Finland. It's 3-1 shot. That got deflected. And Patrick Laine in an interview with Darren Dreger of TSN still talking very confidently about maybe having a shot at that #1 spot and doing everything that he possibly can to make the choice very difficult.
Well, he's tied in the lead now with Gustav Nyquist, 7 goals in the tournament.
So Austin Matthews has 1 in this game, and Patrick Laine has 1 over in St. Petersburg. Final $1.20 here, period number 2, and a 1-1 tie. Plekanec, this game so far has been the penalty kill for Team USA. 5 for 5 on the PK. Plekanec, he got tied up in the corner by Jake McCabe. Pasternak comes in, kept in at the line by Kempny for Pasternak, trying to get away from McCabe, threw it to the front of the net, steered away by Kincaid. Back down the ice to the front of the net, and now we're going to have a penalty coming to the Czech Republic. A couple of Americans go down. Vetrano is down. He is up as he went into the net hard, and Jake McCabe is still down on the ice.
McCabe's play was away from it. Samek's going to go to the box for interference on Vetrano. McCabe, I'm not sure if he tries to stop up. There's the penalty. Not sure what happened. The other way, chance for Faksa. Great play by Keith Kincaid, the netminder, as he goes down with an old school play. Little charge as Faksa on the breakaway before he has a chance to make the move. Puck is poked away by Kincaid. We'll get the net set as Dominic Furchy. A power play for USA, and John Hines' team looking to take a lead late here in the period, but he's going to be without Jake McCabe, heading straight back down the tunnel.
That was not the penalty. The penalty was on Vetrano. So Team USA, 3rd power play of the game, gave up a breakaway on their first power play to Zohorna. Thomas Zohorna ended up getting a penalty shot and getting a goal, and I'm not sure we've seen a whole lot of Patrick Maroon since that play. Deflected right side, Kondratic will bank this off the boards, and now Kondratic gets a shot from Dylan Larkin, and Dylan Larkin immediately looked over at the referee and said that was a dive. The referee obviously agreed with him because he never called it, or didn't think it was serious enough. Schrader puts on the brakes against the checking of Michael Kempny. Shot from the line, and trying to jam that to the near side was Dylan Larkin, and he bangs his stick on the boards on the far side. A little frustration. And Austin Matthews with the goal in the second period to tie this game up.
Well, that's exactly what the U.S. needed to do. They still haven't put many pucks towards the net, only 10 shots, but one that counted and 20 minutes left to win.
USA started period number 2 shorthanded. They'll start period number 3 with 1:14 left on the power play.
22. zbudny Čechy. Kamarady hrají v hlavě sestava. Kamarady hrají v hlavě sestava.
So the USA will start the third period with the man advantage. 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the minor penalty to Radim Simic.
Mentioned earlier, special teams may decide the outcome on this game, and for the USA, it's been their penalty kill. It's been fantastic. They've killed all 5 Czech power plays in this game. Now they need their power play to come through as they got 1 minute 14 left.
Third power play of the game for the United States. Brock Nelson starts with Vetrano and Patrick Maroon on this power play. And taken by Michael Kempney, and Kempney will send it all the way down the ice. Kincaid will leave it. Keep an eye on whether Jake McCabe has made a return to the Team USA bench. He was helped off the ice late in that second period. Played around the boards. After it goes Cervenka, and good hustle by Warsofsky to get there first. Back down for Brock Nelson. Nelson forced to the outside by Kempney. Nelson stays on it. Team USA on the power play. For Vetrano, back for Nelson. Back to Vetrano. Doesn't shoot it. Sends it down low. Back for Nelson. Save made by Furch.
Not a confident save by the reaction after, as Nelson comes right down the middle lane with a good shot, and Dominic Furch able to make the save as Vetrano puts it down low, and then good movement as Nelson just rolls off the wall in that open area, and a good save by Furch. It's a kind of lean fall over squeeze to make sure he made that save. And Nelson looking for his second goal this tournament.
Larkin, Foligno, Schrader. Up front for Team USA, Weidman and Austin Matthews on the points for the remainder of this power play with 21 seconds left. Weidman for Austin Matthews. He'll spin this back for Chris Weidman, and back for Austin Matthews in the slot for Schrader, and Schrader fired the quick wrist shot wide. Schrader, a Vancouver pick, now a member of the Wild. Shot by Matthews, what a chance. And Dominic Furch, point blank range on Austin Matthews, makes the save.
2 great chances on the power play, one for Nelson and then Austin Matthews all alone on that far side. A great feed cross ice, and Dominic Furch for the Czech Republic with a couple of big saves.
Furch coming off a terrific rookie season in the KHL. His numbers were outstanding. This gets sent in. Zohorna, who has the Czech Republic goal. It came on a penalty shot for Kusal. Kusal with the wrist shot off a leg wide. Kasper to the front of the net for Kusal. And he got a swing and made some contact, and Kincaid makes the stop.
Austin Matthews gets what he wants all alone right into the hash marks and looking to the blocker side. But Dominic Furch able to get the better of him there with the blocker save. Earlier though, it was Matthews coming wide, walks in, goes to the backhand, and he gets the better of Furch. And shortly after that, rings one off the iron on the power play. Had his chances, and he's been able to capitalize on one of them.
You mentioned you thought right off the bat that opening goal may have been offside, and looks like you may have been correct. Kondratik, the former Medicine Hat Tiger for a couple of seasons, New York Ranger draft pick, tried to clear it, could not. Mott gets drilled to the backboards hard by Michael Kempney. And the back referee does have his hand up, and Kempney is going to go to the penalty box, and Mott appears to be all right. Power play again for Team USA.
So it's the Czech Republic now that's starting the parade to the penalty box as Mott is coming down low. Kempney, a little push in the numbers, and he gets the call as Mott goes hard into the boards. So Michael Kempney in the penalty box. Vladimir Vucek need his team to try and stay out of there. It's a great chance for USA to grab this lead. They had a couple good looks on that last power play.
Czech Republic only took 22 minors in 7 round robin games. And they have now taken their 4th penalty of this game. Cervenka has a broken stick, so he'll make his way to the Czech Republic bench. Brock Nelson winds it in, found some room, and then broken stick may have distracted him a touch. Nelson is after it again. Plays this back in for Patrick Maroon. And unable to hang on to it was Vetrano. Kept in at the line by Borsovsky. Tracking this down near side, Hinostroza. And then the cross ice feed got tipped and cleared away.
It's like that stick, that broken stick lying right in the middle of the ice is causing problems for everyone.
It is. And now finally cleared down the ice by Simic, who is the playoff plus-minus leader in the Czech Elite League. Nelson for Austin Matthews. He'll spin this back for Chris Weidman. Schrader looking for some room. Czech Republic 4 wide at the line. Foligno plays it around, back for Jordan Schrader. Deflected up top by Dylan Larkin, turned over. And this will get away from Kusal. And Keith Kincaid will come out and play it ahead for Austin Matthews. Lead pass for Foligno. Foligno inside the line, trying to dish it off for Larkin. Foligno now does get it for Larkin. Back for Austin Matthews. Dying seconds of the power play. Matthews plays give and go with Schrader. Cross ice pass, and again it goes off that broken stick as Weidman tried to send it cross ice. Kondratic plays it ahead for Filippi, and he'll send it down the ice, and that'll do it for the power play.
Cervenka's stick broke initial is early on the power play, and it just laid in that end for the whole time.
Caused everybody nothing but trouble, especially Team USA. And this is gloved down. And is it going to be just a hand pass? Yes.
Yeah, hand pass in the neutral zone as Jarabek trying to move that puck forward. 5 assists for him in this tournament. The fans waiting to see who can pull out here and be the leaders. Still stuck at 1 apiece.
Jake McCabe on the ice now, paired up with Connor Murphy on the back end. Matt Hendricks gets it back, and Tyler Mott will send this in. Hudson Fasching plays it back for Matt Hendricks. Short side chance for Mott. Never got a good whack at it, and Cervenka. Court Placanitz back to Cervenka, rink wide looking for Pasternak. And they're going to call icing on this.
Pasternak not happy with that as he's trying to find some room to the outside. Just 1 goal in this tournament. Picked up some points playing alongside. It's been Placanitz, his centerman, that's got the majority of the goals. But for Pasternak, Boston Bruins player, there's a look at Vladimir Vucek, the head coach for the Czech Republic, veteran head coach. A few places.
Couple of KHL championships with Lokomotiv and Yaroslavl. That was before the plane crash, and he was asked about that before this tournament got started and said he lost a lot of friends. He said, we were all a family. We would visit with each other, and it was a tough situation for him and obviously everyone else involved in that. Hudson Fasching plays it for Matt Hendricks. Hendricks being watched there by Pasternak. Centered up front, stopped at the side of the net by Dominic Furch. And now Matt Hendricks goes in and takes a little extra jab at Dominic Furch, and that brings about a bit of a gathering.
Yeah, everyone's involved. There's Mott now having words with Jarabek, but it's Hendricks who gets his stick in there a little late. He's going to go over and have a conversation with the ref right now. Hendricks with a good play diving, and this puck's going to get centered by Mott, but Furch is able to pick it off. He's going to cover it up. Here's the play by Hendricks, just making sure it wasn't free. Hendricks looking for a loose puck, and after that, everyone gets involved. Crashing down to the ice. Mott took a couple shots, but there's going to be no calls. Will remain 5-on-5 as there's the captain for USA. Matt Hendricks, the Edmonton Oiler, originally a natural pick.
One of the 4 is Matt Hendricks that was on this USA team last year. Shot right off the faceoff by Maroon, and a good save by Furch. Larkin, Murphy, Hendricks, and Brock Nelson are the 4 that were part of that bronze medal winning team. Kempney drops it back. Jarabek has to reach back. There may have been an odd man rush for Team USA. Dudera plays it for Burner. Burner got bumped off the puck, and that allows big Patrick Maroon to skate it to center, chips it in. Maroon after it in behind the net. Came to the side, dug free, and a chance for Comfer, and Furch makes the save, and back for Zahorna. Wide on Connor Murphy. Murphy stays with him, rides him out, knocks him down. And McCabe plays it ahead for Maroon, looking for a line change. He doesn't get it deep, but Comfer does. And Semick is back for it. Feeds it through Kusal. Kusal leaves for Zahorna. Slap shot, that got blocked. And then Zahorna stepped into Connor Murphy, make sure he couldn't go after that blocked puck. Chipped in by Kaspar. Kusal with the hit, back at the line. Jordan fakes. Michael Jordan takes it around the net. Jordan trying to find Kasper. Kasper then intercepts the pass that was intended for Foligno. Yarovich shot changed directions. Kasper throws it to the front of the net and grabbed off and skated down the ice by Vetrano. Short side save by Furch. Foligno, he tried to spin that out to the near side. And now a chance for Filippi. Gets away and gets a shot away. Did that go off the crossbar?
Kincaid may have got a piece, but a good effort by Filippi of the Czech Republic.
12:45 left to go. Third period, 1-1 tie.
Chances at both ends. Comfer has a good chance for USA. The other way, Filippi on a nice individual effort. Kincaid able to make a good save. Still tied up and the clock winding down. We have seen a lot of extra time here, Dennis, on this side in this building.
Comfer, a Buffalo pick, traded to Colorado in that Grigorenko and O'Reilly, that entire deal. Very good year, 16 goals and 63 points at the University of Michigan. Dylan Larkin, former University of Michigan grad. Back for Zatovic, tries to drive it to the net, does. A pile up, and somebody's coming out of this with a penalty. And it is Zatovic who's going to go for goaltender interference. So 3 straight penalties for the Czech Republic.
Mark Zatovic is driving hard to the net, and he tries to cut it off the line. Does a good job, gets the step on Hannafin, but he makes contact with Kincaid as he cuts across. So Zatovic to the box, and another power play for the U.S. And they've had a few chances. The helmet comes up with Kincaid. Zatovic getting the explanation, figuring he didn't have anywhere to go.
Well, Vladimir Wojtek telling the referee to take a look at the big screen to get a better look at that, but it's not going to change anything. Tobias Worley, referee from Switzerland, has made the call, and it'll be another power play for Team USA.
Well, they needed to come through. They've got 8 power play goals coming into this game and have yet to find success.
Semick takes the puck, puts it off the glass and down the ice. Cervenka's first on it. Warsofsky's after him. Cervenka still has it. Roman Cervenka, the veteran, twisting and turning, gets it for Thomas Buchanitz. Buchanitz will play it behind the net, hustles in after it. And now finally it'll be grabbed off by Chris Weidman, and he'll set it up for Team USA. Feeds it through for Foligno. Semick, good hustle to get back and stay with Foligno and prevent him from getting a shot.
Foligno knocked down Kolash, and The whole Czech bench was looking for an interference call on Foligno, who almost went in all alone.
Now Foligno may have got a bit of a shot from somebody on the Czech bench. Warsofsky for Austin Matthews. Leaves for Warsofsky. Through for Jordan Schrader for Matthews. His pass intended for Brock Nelson picked off. And now it'll be Repick that will just slow it down, looking for a line change. And the USA back to regroup with Brady Shea for Schrader. Birch plays this back against the traffic and ricocheted to the side of the net. And then Birch calmly just scooped it away. Back pass for Shea, skips away from him. And then Zahorna gives chase on Shea. To the line and no further for Vetrano. Radek Faksa is giving chase on Brady Shea, up for Dylan Larkin. Larkin puts on the brakes, gives it for Vetrano. Vetrano at the line for Connor Murphy, and the wrist shot high. And Connor Murphy with 3 goals and 5 points in this tournament. A terrific chance to give Team USA the lead. Power play is over. Shea for Larkin to the short side, and tipped there by Maroon. Save made by Dominic Furch. Back at the line for Connor Murphy. He'll get that return pass, and he let the wrist shot go wide. Maroon near side. Vetrano far side. Twisting to get away from Radek Faksa. For Patrick Maroon, he'll throw it to the side of the net. And Dominic Furch will make the save. And we're going to get a stoppage now quickly in there, the officials, to make sure there's no extracurricular activity.
Nice work by the speedy Vetrano as he was in on the play. Connor Murphy with a great chance. Patrick Maroon had a couple opportunities, so a little bit of pressure from the U.S. as they get some chances. Dominic Furch has been good in net for the Czech Republic. His backboard so lively. You really have to be aware as soon as it comes out from behind the net. It misses wide. Good chance it's coming right back out in front.
Thomas Buchanan's really working the referee. And Estroza for the face-off for Team USA. Jammed to the front of the net. Is Vinny Henestrova with the opportunity there. Back for Cervenka, in for Pasternak, and he shot it wide. Kolash plays it behind the net for Pasternak, trying to get away from Jake McCabe. Pasternak spins it for Cervenka. He'll let it go to Plekanec. Watched by Noah Hannafin. Plekanec for Cervenka. Matt Hendricks is all over him. Cervenka spins off. Tried to flip it to the front, looking for Pasternak again.
2 good plays by Jake McCabe.
To the front of the net, Miles Wood centers it. Pile up in front of the net as Vinny Henestroza goes down. And brought right back up the ice now for Kovac. For Repick. Repick wide. Tyler Mott keeping an eye on him. Kovac to the front of the net. Couldn't get a shot through. And Jordan hustles back. Plays it up the boards for Repick. Repick for Berner. Berner cross ice for Jordan. To the line. That's as far as he gets. Tyler Mott knocks it away from him. Repick plays it around for Kovac. At the line for Jordan. It bounced around in front of the net. And now grabbed off and carried away by Dylan Larkin. Larkin forced to the near side by Jerabek. Jordan back up the boards, and Repick with pressure coming will just bounce this out to center ice. Ends up on the stick of Dylan Larkin. In for Comfort. JT Comfort back for Larkin. It was behind him. And Kondratic gets this to center ice and rattles it in. Hannafin will take it for Team USA. Weidman plays it deep. Kondratic. Foligno closing in on him. Forced the turnover. Austin Matthews to the short side. And the save by Dominic Furch. And stuffed out by Kusal, and Connor Murphy back for it. For Jake McCabe, the lead pass gets deflected in. Kempney with Matthews closing in on him. And They'll just send this back where McCabe plays it right back in. Vetrano plays it behind the net. Kempke's after it. Polino's after him. Turned over at the line. And they're going to say this was offside. 1-1. Under 7.5 left in the third.
Better pace to this last half of the third period as these teams tied at one, looking for a chance. Shots now 24-19, so although USA just behind, they have certainly closed the gap. They were down 21-10 at one point, so some more pressure. The power plays help. The Dominic Furchin headliner for the Czech Republic has been good.
Shots were 8-2 in the first in favor of the Czech Republic, 13-8 Czech Republic in the second, and now 9-3. USA here in the third period. Now they've had 3 straight power plays, which certainly helped them gain some momentum. Filippi for Radek Faksa, and Faksa will take it in. So each team now with 5 power plays. And the only special teams type of goal we had was a penalty shot that came while the Czech Republic was killing a penalty. Thomas Zahorna got the penalty shot and scored. Austin Matthews early in the second tied it, and that's where we stand. Dennis Bayak, Shane Natty, our producer Kevin Pratt here at the Ice Palace in Moscow as the 2016 World Championship quarterfinals get going.
David Pastrnak had a good chance, but it goes off the shin pad. McCabe coverage in front. He slips off enough to get coverage, and good opportunity for him to give his team the lead. 1 goal in this tournament for Pastrnak. 15 goals with the Bruins last season. His first World Championship, but he's played the last 3 years in the World Junior Championship. So he's been busy playing 14, 15, and 16.
Czech Republic has only given up 5 goals in 7 round-robin games and 2+ periods here. So they don't give you much. Austin Matthews with another shot on goal. He was looking short side, and Dominic Furch to save Vetrano. And that goes off the stick of Jordan and out of play.
He certainly makes things happen, and Vetrano's had a real strong game here, using that speed, been moved permanently now on the line with Matthews. He had the assist on that goal by Matthews. And look at Frank Vetrano. We're just talking about David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins.
8 goals for the Boston Bruins this year for Vetrano. Split time between Providence in the American League and Boston of the NHL. Michael Berner drops it back. Lead pass now for Pastrnak. Pastrnak in across the line. Tried to put it to the front of the net looking for Cervenka. Pastrnak. And that's grabbed off and carried out by Jake McCabe. Plays it down the ice. No icing. Plekanec whips it around the board. Cervenka made sure he got off the ice, and now the U.S. is going to get called for too many men on the ice.
This is one you can't even argue. We've seen some close calls, but they definitely 6 guys on the ice. Plekanec is going to rip this around the wall from his own end, and it comes right to the front of the U.S. bench, and they're going to play this puck before everyone is off McCabe. As Hanifin jumps on for McCabe before McCabe is completely off the ice. 6 guys on, and this is one that you need to kill off. A little under 6 minutes left. The Czech Republic get their 6th power play. We'll have discussion. A little bit of confusion now at the benches. USA decides to send someone over. Patrick Maroon will have to serve this penalty.
Germany in our next quarterfinal game against Russia. Germany won the round-robin game against the U.S. 3-2 on that late goal from Corbinian Holzer. The other interesting game, they beat Hungary 5-1. They outshot Hungary 37-8. Colino had a couple of goals in that game. So now the penalty kill for Team USA, which has been very good, will go to work. Finland looks as though it will advance 4-1. Finland leads Denmark over in St. Pete's.
Just a couple minutes left in that game, so Finland will move on to the semifinals.
Well, if the Czech Republic ever wanted its power play to connect, this would be the time. Kincaid stops this and he'll put it off the glass and down the ice, and Kempney will go back. Kovac, and he can't get anywhere near the USA blue line because Noah Hannafin stopped him and cleared it. Matt Hendricks takes it away, and Hendricks will play it all the way back into his own zone.
The penalty kills on both teams have been very good in this game, and right now the Czech Republic can't even get the puck back.
Birch will play it for Kondratic. For Jerabek. To the line and in, trying to split the defense. And that didn't work. It got cleared all the way down again. Pasternak drops it back for Thomas Plekanec. Plekanec, 5 goals in the tournament. Kondratic for Jerabek for Plekanec. Back for Kondratic, shot off a body and wide. Jerabek with Foligno in pursuit. Kondratic for Plekanec, and that shot right into Jake McCabe. McCabe couldn't clear it though. Kondratic back for Plekanec. Cervenka off the back post. Plekanec to the short side, easy save for Kincaid. Now for Pasternak, he turned it over and cleared back out, and Kondratic is on it. Power play is over. So USA 5 for 5, and now a bad line change. Into the slot for Matthews, and the shot never got through.
Another good job of the penalty kill in the shot lanes. They don't allow any easy accesses. Czech Republic took them a minute 20 just to get set up, and once they couldn't get a shot on net.
Zahorna sends it in. Kusal is after it, and Austin Matthews will take it for Team USA. Weidman looking for that lead pass. After it goes Simic. Simic is getting pressured there by Matthews. Taken to the far side boards is Vinny Hinostroza. And it's cleared back out at center where Hannafin plays it back in and sent deep by Vetrano. Jordan, watched by Brock Nelson. Czech Republic making a change. Zatovic was all the way up at the Team USA blue line trying to open up that ice. But pass never got to him, and now back in for Dylan Larkin. Out with Schrader and Nelson now. Shea off the line, and the shot blocked by Kolash. And Kolash will put it off the boards and out of harm's way. Larkin winds it up, chips it in, goes in after it. Kolash with that long reach, got his stick in there first. Kondradic's long pass picked off by Warsofsky.
Good thing is Cervenka was trying to break behind all the U.S. players.
Plekanec plays it around the boards for Kondratic. Tried to get it back to Plekanec. It got away from Jake McCabe. Got away from Pasternak. Sharp angle chance, misses the net. Plekanec. He'll fire it to the front of the net. Save made by Kincaid. Now turned over, and Cervenka, he couldn't do anything with it. Cleared up by Tyler Mott. Kondratic sends it back in, or wanted to. This goes off a stick and over the glass.
Keith Kincaid has been able to be rock solid for the U.S. in this game. Just one puck getting past them. The power plays the chance. Great one on Laurent Baxa. Breakaways. He read that play, able to lay down the poke check. Zitovich trying to drive the net. Took a little bit of a bump. He's been good for USA.
Finland advances to the semifinals with a 5-1 win over Denmark. Kempney, cross ice for Kovac. He'll tee it up, and Kincaid makes the save. Well, welcome those who have been watching Finland defeat Denmark. Here we have a 1-1 tie with a minute and 27 left in regulation.
Been a real close defensive battle between the Czech Republic and the USA. And well, these teams are going to have to provide some offense to win this game.
First period goal on a penalty shot by Tomáš Zohorna. And then early second period goal, beauty, by Austin Matthews to tie it up 1-1. And that's all the scoring we have seen as Kincaid makes another save.
Michael Marner doing some work in front. He has a shorthanded goal in the tournament. He had the shorthanded game-winning goal against Sweden. 4 overall. This line trying to get it done for the Czech Republic.
Of the 5 game winners for the Czech Republic, 2 of them came shorthanded. The Jordan one was an interesting situation because Switzerland needed a regulation win or else they were done. So they pulled their netminder, and Jordan sent it down the ice. It actually went off a stick and into the empty net. And then Switzerland did come back with a couple to make it 5-4. And then that shorthanded goal ended up being the winner. If you look at Michael Kempney.
Very good skating. And the U.S. has family and friends here to watch the game and cheer them on. Intense, waiting for something to cheer about. Maybe it'll be Brock Nelson of the New York Islanders, who had 26 goals this past season.
These teams met in the bronze medal game last year. USA winning it by a score of 3-0. Comfort and Zohorna. Zohorna wins it. Kasper back at the line. Jordan the shot. Goes off the leg and wide. Zohorna back for Jordan to the short side. That got blocked by Tyler Mott. Kasper couldn't get a stick on it. And now the lead pass by McCabe for comfort for Brock Nelson. And this will get deflected up into the netting.
US has done a real good job collapsing, being in their shot lanes, and it's been hard to get pucks at the net at both ends as we look at John Hines, the head coach, Team USA. Vladimir Vucek must know he's being watched. Got the game card over his mouth like a football coach.
There's been 9 extra time games in this 2016 World Championship. We've had 8 of the 9 here in this building, and we are 30 seconds away from having one more. Keep in mind, it will be a 10-minute playoff before they would go to a shootout. Plekanec steals. Plekanec with the short side chance, and with that opportunity, I'm sure there were some memories on that Team USA bench of the late goal from Corbinian Holzer.
Almost a chance here for Thomas Plekanec. It's a turnover in the neutral zone, something you don't want to do at this point in the hockey game, this close to going to some extra time. Jake McCabe has lost a lot of ice time on defense. Him and Connor Murphy partnered together.
Gave a second-round pick by the Buffalo Sabres out of the U.S. development program. Captain of the 2013 World Junior team. Taken by Plekanec. Kondratic, Kasper for Plekanec. One last chance. Puts it to the side of the net, taken away by Jake McCabe. And we are headed to overtime here at the Ice Palace.
Shouldn't be surprised. 60 minutes won't do it for these two teams, and someone's going to have to step forward to move on.
So Dominic Furch and Keith Kincaid have both been very good. Overtime when we come back to Moscow.
At 10 minutes, 7 victory overtime will follow after 3-minute intermission.
Be the third overtime game for the Czech Republic, only the second for the United States. As look at John Hines, Dave Quinn.
Todd Richards is the other assistant coach who was the head coach last year for USA. And the other side, Vladimir Vutek behind the bench.
Replaced Vladimir Ruzicka a short time ago as head coach of the Czech Republic. As you mentioned, head coach in the KHL. His first World Championship, he was coach of the Slovakian team, even though he was born and raised in the Czech Republic.
Dominic Furch has been solid in net. His numbers, he came in with a .65 goals against, and only one finding the way past him so far by that man, Austin Matthews. Scored a beautiful goal in period number 2. Also hit the crossbar in period number 2. Had some chances. He knows how to get to those areas to give himself opportunities.
So the Toronto Maple Leafs will have the #1 pick come the June draft. Winnipeg Jets second, Columbus Blue Jackets third. And what will the order be with Austin Matthews and Patrick Laine and Jesse Puljujarvi? Right now we've got some overtime to get to. Czech Republic and Team USA tied 1-1. Austin Matthews, it's 4-on-4 in overtime. Matthews wide, watched by Jerabek. And then Jerabek takes it away and sends Cervenka out. Cervenka in on Connor Murphy, has Plekanec with him. And the wrist shot to the short side, and then Plekanec with a little bit of a spray on Kincaid. Kincaid gives Plekanec a little bit of a whack.
Roman Cervenka's had his chances, a couple in front. You're looking for a guy in the power play to provide some offense, but he has not been able to put it past this last shot just coming down that right side. Gets the shot on net, easy glove save for Kincaid, but Cervenka definitely one of the veterans of this club along with Plekanec.
5 shots in this game for Thomas Plekanec, so he now has surpassed David Pastrnak in the shots on goal department for the Czech Republic in this tournament. 5 for Austin Matthews. USA to the attack and grabbed off by Kondratik. For Burner. Burner plays it for Kempney to the short side, steered away by Kincaid. The only goal that has beaten Keith Kincaid was on a penalty shot by Tomasz Zahorna. Kondratic trying to send it up the boards, does, but Kovac was tied up at center ice. Weidman for Hanifin. Noah Hanifin back for Weidman. Cross ice, sent in by Tyler Mott. Schrader's after it. Schrader of the Minnesota Wild has some room, and what a save by Dominic Furch off of Jordan Schrader.
Schrader does a great job just getting into that open area as everyone kind of just folded off coverage.
Schrader plays this back to the line. Warsofsky back for Schrader. Back for Warsofsky. Poked off his stick, but he stays with it. Kovac ties him up, and the puck grabbed off by Kaspar.
Great chance for USA.
Left pad save by Dominic Furch. Semick will wind it up, drives it wide. Semick slot for Kolash, and that shot off a stick and into the netting.
Well, Jordan Schrader can't believe it. He just rolls off, and this is where coverage is going to get lost. Kempney calls for the switch. They lose it, and Dominic Furch gets just enough of it with his glove. It's a great chance for Schrader to win this game.
He was a healthy scratch the last game and got back in today. Kyle Connor not dressed for Team USA, and a chance there to win this in overtime, and a big save by Dominic Furch. Matthews sends it back into his own zone. McCabe on defense along with Connor Murphy and Foligno. Up front along with Austin Matthews. Matthews trying to barge his way through. Matthews settles that bouncing puck down. Gets it back to the line. Murphy, McCabe looking for Matthews. It was just off the heel of his stick. Back for Connor Murphy. Back for Foligno. Foligno with Simic all over him for Austin Matthews. Matthews trying to lose his man in the corner. Connor Murphy's shot was blocked by Cusal, and McCabe will play it back deep, and that'll signal player changes for both teams.
Austin Matthews has some special hands. Is there going to be a too many men call? He was bouncing the puck. He was able to hang on to it, so Zahorna is going to take a charging call. He's not been over by the benches, so not what the Czech Republic team wanted. I'm not sure if that's the call.
It looks as though it is.
Well, an overtime power play here for USA, and assistant coach David Quinn talking with the team. He'll try and get the right plan put forth here. Power plays have not been able to make a difference other than the shorthanded one. There's Patrick Maroon hauled down Zahorna. Penalty shot awarded shorthanded. He was able to beat Keith Kincaid with a nice move to the blocker, and then Austin Matthews just drives off the line. Great hands as he just finds a little room with the backhand of the 5-hole, and I'm sure we'll see him on the ice here in this overtime for power play opportunity.
There he comes. So Vladimir Gutek sees his team down a man in overtime on a charging call by Tomasz Zahorna. And it will be Foligno and Matthews up front. Brock Nelson and Chris Weidman on this power play for Team USA. Jammed in behind the net, slammed around the boards and out by Yarabek. Weidman goes back for it. Sixth power play of the game for Team USA. Czech Republic that didn't take many penalties, although they haven't liked a couple that have been called here in this hockey game. Vetrano will play this in. Kondratic goes in after it. Bumped by Foligno, and he'll get the puck. And it's taken cleared around the boards by Kempney and back out the center.
Good play by Kempney to go to the forehand.
Berner out there on the forecheck on the penalty kill for the Czech Republic. Weidman carries in. Weidman dumps it back. High slot, Brock Nelson. Save made by Dominic Birch. And no rebound.
Matthews was down. Him and Kondratic get tied up as the puck was loose for a second. There's a shot by Brock Nelson. He gets this through to the net. Birch able to make the save. He can't hang on. It's going to drop down. And both Foligno and Matthews, but quickly it's covered up as Dominic Birch, a little bit of a loose puck right in front of him. He gets some help from his D-man, and Kondratic falls on Matthew. Kempney and Foligno get tied up.
Czech League title, and as you look at Austin Matthews, he's going to stay out. Czech League title for Dominic Birch in 2008. 1.78 goals against average in 49 games in the KHL this past season in Omsk. The Cannons, who has taken a lot of faceoffs for the Czech Republic.
Boy, USA is doing a good job buying time here. Matthews' helmet is broken, so he's going to borrow someone else's.
JT Comfort has passed on his lid to Austin Matthews.
Chin strap got ripped off.
Jordan controls off the face-off. Rags it a little bit at center ice and now dumps it in. And Kincaid will leave it. Brock Nelson of the New York Islanders. Coming off another very good season. Jordan breaks that up. Took a little too long, or at least it looked like it, to get it down the ice, but now he does.
Power plays have just not been able to generate much. Penalty kills for both these teams have really been the story for them.
In for Dylan Larkin. He'll try and get something going. Larkin for Weidman. Chris Weidman walked it in, plays it back for Brady Shea. Vetrano tried to get it back to Shea, and Michael Berner intercepts and clears, and that'll do it. As out of the penalty box now is the Hornet. Shea's going to lead the attack. Trying to wind his way through, bounces around, sent to an open corner, and Semick is after it. He puts on the brakes. Dylan Larkin keeps an eye on him for Kolash. Kolash plays it through for Cervenka. Cervenka back for Kolash. Looking for some open ice. Kovac's the shot, that went off a stick. And that was a shot that Kincaid had to be very careful with.
I think it went off Brady Shea's stick as the defenseman was right in front.
Shea being chased, backhands it out. Tyler Mott goes after it, and this is going to be called icing against the United States.
Kovac with a good chance. It's just going to be a bouncing puck in the high slot. Turner get it to the net. It goes off Shea's stick, and Kincaid had to be sharp in front as that changed direction. And Kincaid used his head to make the save. Used the mask. Kovac was cut earlier on a non-call. He went to the bench with some blood on his lip.
Overtime between the Czech Republic and the United States in quarterfinal action. Kasper wins the draw. Jordan back for Jerabek. The screen shot wide. Jordan to the far side for Kasper. Kasper tries to work it off the sideboards. Tried to draw a hooking penalty. Repick is on it. Trying to lose Connor Murphy. Murphy stays right with him. Down for Kasper. Tyler Mott trying to stay with him. Jerabek is down low. Poked away. In front for Kasper. And he got it around the goaltender, but he couldn't get a stick or a shot away.
I think he might have tried to give it back to the point.
Tyler Mott drives it to the net. and Dominic Furch the save.
Chances at both ends of the ice. Mott put his hands up. I think he thought he scored for a second. It's a nice little move as he goes around Rifik and then inside on Yarabek to the short side. And at the other end, it's Kaspar who doesn't beat coming. I think he's trying to hit Jordan coming in, and it was Mott with a real good defensive play.
Looked like if he kept going, might have eventually found himself with some room on the near side. Face-off controlled by Hanifin. In from the line. Gets some help from Hinostroza. Vinny Hinostroza back to the line, and the long shot steered away easily by Dominic Furch. Long pass. Radek Faksa going after it. Hanifin gets there first. Drops it for Jake McCabe. Under 3 now in overtime. McCabe drives it wide. Stopped there by Kondratik. And back up for Kusal. He's got a man wide open. That was Cervenka. But it got picked off. Hinostroza trying to take it to the net. Can't. Schrader's on it. And Schrader got bumped off the puck. Stays in the battle though. Kempny slows it down. Finland defeated Denmark 5-1 in the other quarterfinal. And we are 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from this one going to a shootout.
Certainly looks that way.
Long lead pass, Cervenka trying to dance Connor Murphy, could not. Wersofsky back in his own zone. Almost had it turned over there. Austin Matthews plays it, and it's grabbed off by Connor Murphy. Ahead for Brock Nelson and back into his own zone for David Wersofsky. Brock Nelson plays it through. Matthews for Connor Murphy. Kolash is there to play it around for Kovac. Kovac sends it through for Simic. Simic with Berner headed to the front of the net. And Simic tried to get it around Noah Hanifin and couldn't. Now back for Berner. Berner sends it back to the line. You're gone, the slap shot wide. Austin Matthews. He'll send this ahead for Brock Nelson. USA starting a change. Nelson drops it off. Shot to the short side block. Hanifin the shot. And a right pad save as Dylan Larkin with the first chance. Hanifin the second. Brady Shea back for Dylan Larkin. Curls it to the middle and off the stick of Jordan and into the netting.
Dylan Larkin building up some speed as the Detroit Red Wing player trying to end this as it's just about out of time, and they'll go to a skills competition, a shootout, to decide this one. There's not been much for offense. Even the one goal we had was a penalty shot. Other than Austin Matthews' goal and was scored 5-on-5.
So some tension in the stands as well. Face-off one, back to the line for Weidman. Shot, save on the short side by Dominic Furch with that left pad again. Another shot by Dylan Larkin, and Furch another save. Larkin has it again. Plays it down for Hanifin. For Weidman. Weidman wide on Kusal. Kusal comes up with it, and Kempny turned it over the center. And what a chance in front for Weidman.
I think his reaction says it all. Weidman could have ended it as Kempny makes a mistake behind the net. Foligno is hard on the puck. Weidman all alone, and he just puts that high. It's just him and Dominic Furch. Perfect pass out front. Did that catch the stick of Kondratik? Maybe Kondratik got back in time as not exactly the way Chris Weidman wanted that to go, and great chance to score.
Brock Nelson and Thomas Plekanec in the face-off department. Nelson 65% coming into this game. Plekanec 58% coming into this game. Plekanec wins it. Lukanitz in against Brock Nelson. Throws it to the short side, and Kincaid will make the save, and we'll have another face-off in the Team USA zone, probably between the same two.
Lukanitz just takes this down the wall, simple play to the net. Looks as though, unless there's a quick face-off play, they'll be heading to a shootout.
Lukanitz and Cervenka out there. Tied up in the face-off circle. Cervenka goes after it. Nelson knocked it away from him, and Brock Nelson hits for the open ice on the left side, but pass gets bounced up the middle and taken by Yerdon, and we are going to a shootout between the United States and the Czech Republic in quarterfinal action.
Not able to get done, and no surprise in this game as it was defended well on both sides.
Zohorna and Matthews, your goal getters. Shootout is next. Look at Austin Matthews, who has his helmet back and probably will be one of the shooters in this shootout as Czech Republic and USA Nothing settled in 60 minutes of regulation. Nothing settled in 10 minutes of overtime. And we're getting set for the shootout as the referee tells Dominic Perch to get back in there. Lucas Kaspar will start things off for the Czech Republic. In on Kincaid. Kaspar, Kincaid makes the save.
Kaspar had the same move in the shootout against Denmark. He scored, he goes wide, he waits for the 5-hole open up. And there's a little room there, but Kincaid gets his stick to make the save.
Matt Hendricks will start things off for Team USA.
Oilers fans know that one move, I think it's called a paralyzer.
Well, here he comes. Fakes, and Dominic Perch wasn't buying the fakes.
Oh, Hendricks doesn't get him to bite at all. Perch stays right with it all the way. Eventually, Hendricks pushed to the outside. So the goalies have been the best so far.
So Peter Kukal, who hasn't seen a lot of ice time in this game, out to the backhand, and Kincaid makes the save.
Kukal trying to find some room to the 5-hole, and Kincaid gets that paddle down and able to make the save. There's room up top.
Austin Matthews next to go. Matthews in on Dominic Perch. Tried to go short side, scores. Austin Matthews up top, short side. U.S. has the lead in the shootout.
Quick hands as he goes 5-hole. He gets it open, a little bit of an angle, and he brings it back. That's just quick release, quick hands.
Off that right pad. In for Zahorna, stopped by Kincaid, and the United States defeats the Czech Republic in the quarterfinals with a shootout victory.
Great job by Kincaid. He gets just enough of this as Zahorna has the whole top of the net with the left pad, and the U.S. upset the #1 seed in Group B, and this is a huge win for U.S. as they move on.
Zahorna had the goal in the first period on a penalty shot that gave the Czech Republic the lead. Austin Matthews tied it early in the second period, and Austin Matthews gets the shootout winner for the United States. They will advance, and the Czech Republic, a stunning defeat here in Moscow. 2-1 U.S. the final.
Дорогие друзья, начинаем церемонию награждения лучших игроков матча. Лучшему игроку каждой команды вручаются часы компании КИССО, который является официальным хронометристом чемпионата мира по хоккею шайбой 2016 года.
And the best players of each team will be awarded with a watch by TISSO, the official timekeeper of 2016 IIHF Hockey World Championship.
Призы вручает генеральный директор Шатер М+, Патрон, господин Константин Шевель.
And the prizes will be presented by the General Director of the company Shader Petersburg Petron, Konstantin Shavel.
Лучшим игроком сборной команды Чехии назван Томаш Кундратек, номер 84.
Best player of the Czech Republic, number 84, Tomáš Kundratek.
Лучшим игроком матча в составе сборной команды Соединенных Штатов Америки назван вратарь Пит Кинкейд, номер 1.
Best player of Team USA, number 1, Keith Kincaid, the goalkeeper.
Дамы и господа, мы начинаем церемонию награждения 3 лучших игроков турнира сборной команде Чехии.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the three best players of the tournament award for Team Czech Republic.
Три лучших игрока турнира получают призы от Крусовицы, официального спонсора чемпионата мира по хоккею 2016 года.
And the award for the three best players of the tournament of Team Czech Republic will be presented by Krushovice, the official sponsor of the 2016 IIHF Basketball Championship.
Лучшими игроками сборной команды Чехии названы. Награды вручает исполнительный директор компании Inform Sport Media Group господин Бруно Мартин.
And the three best players award will be presented by the Inform Sport Media Group Executive Director Bruno Martin.
Лучшими игроками в составе сборной команды Чехии названы Томаш Преканец, номер 14, Михаил Кемпани, номер 6 и вратарь Доминик Фюр, номер 38.
And the best players of Team Czech Republic, number 14, Tomáš Plekanec, number 6, Michal Kempny, and number 38, the team goalkeeper, Dominic Fur.
Дорогие друзья, в честь команды победительницы вручит государственный гимн Соединенных Штатов Америки.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of the winning team, please rise for the national anthem of the United States of America.
Дорогие друзья, мы еще раз поздравляем сборную команду Соединенных Штатов Америки с выходом в полуфинал. А вас сердечно благодарим за внимание и поддержку. Желаем вам всего самого-самого доброго. И напоминаем вам, что в 20 часов 15 минут на лед нашего дворца выйдут сборные команды России и Германии.
Dear friends, thank you very much for your attendance tonight. I hope you enjoyed the game. Just remind you that the World Championship will continue. Will continue tonight on the ice of Las Vegas. And we'll see the game between the national teams of Russia and Germany. This was a quarterfinal game to qualify to the semifinals. Thank you very much and see you later.
Чем бы ни играть, что бы ни любили и что бы ни было не очень, не слова команде, тогда все уходит на второй план. И нас это не нравится. This is the decisive second. The second one you had. The point of no return. This is where you meet yourself. This is where a new adventure begins. This is the moment. This is your time. Tiso.
Хоккей – это спорт, где все относятся к своему делу по-особенному. И болельщики, и хоккеисты.
dedication and determination I need every day. The years of training, pushing myself to be the strongest, the sharpest. My dedication to the game, to my teammates who are counting on me to deliver. The nerves of steel, the preparation and ritual before the adrenaline of the match. The responsibility of being my best every time, prepared to fight every shift on the ice. This is not just a sport. This is who I am.
Мир бизнеса постоянно меняется. Сегодня невозможно оставаться лидером рынка без постоянного развития и роста. Преодоление хаоса в делах не только закаляет характер компании, но и делает ее чемпионом. КСР – это яркий пример эволюционного бизнеса. Мы помогаем нашим клиентам совершать